It's like, nah, Diego, I swear, are you going bald? And I'm like, bald? I'm 17. Like, there's no way. So I think I started noticing around, I'd say end of last year. I was in my grade 11 year and I had gone out with my mom and my brother to a restaurant and we were eating. And my brother, he looked at me and he said, Diego, did you cut your hair funny? I said, no, why do you mean? It's like, oh no, because it looks like the hairs over here is being cut a bit shorter and I'm starting to see into the scalp a little bit here around the edges. And I said, nah, Michael, I think you're playing a bit there, man. He's like, nah, Diego, I swear, are you going bald? And I'm like, bald? I'm 17. Like, there's no way. So I kind of like brushed it off and I asked my mom, and my mom's like, nah, Diego, I think it was just maybe the haircut, maybe your barber has done you wrong. I kind of just thought, okay, well, let's put it aside for a bit. I start school, my matric year, my final year of school. And some people mentioned it here and there. And I thought, no, it's just because like it's hot, I'm sweating, and I've got really fine hair, so I'm not really going bald. One day I was in biology and I was talking to my friend and we were discussing like where we're going to be in 30 years. And we were joking around about like hairstyles. And I'm like, nah, some of us are going to be bald. Like, we're going to have shiny heads. And my friend pointed out to me and he's like, oh, don't worry, Diego, you're already on that path. You're already starting to go bald. And the realization with the fact that my friend noticed it, how many other people have started noticing it, that really, it cut deep into my heart because I was like, okay, no, now it's getting a bit serious. So I started doing some research on it and I started looking at DHT and like, hair follicles and treatments and that kind of stuff. So then I came across finasteride and like, minoxidil, derma rolling and that kind of thing. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try it and see how it goes because I don't want to start losing my hair at such a young age. Like to me, that was
Yeah.
just so incomprehensible. And like, all my friends have heads full of hair and they're all rocking these styles and like these perms and these cuts and like I kind of wanted in on that a bit. So I went and I saw my doctor. Like I asked him like, is it really true that I'm starting to go bald a bit? Am I balding? So, he does his examinations and he looks at my crown and he says, unfortunately, it is true. It appears that it's starting to lose a bit up top. And so, I inquired, I was like, well, what about finasteride and minoxidil? And he explained to me that it's something that you have to take every day. Obviously, I knew about that when I did the research, but him telling me, an external party telling me this in real life, that it's something that you'd need to take every day for the rest of your life. I kind of felt, I don't want to say guilty, but I kind of felt like I was living to standards that I wasn't willing to put myself into. I guess it comes from the beauty industry, let's say, that like they make it seem like going bald is like some kind of disease. Like if you've noticed it and now you need to try fix it, go on all these medications and try live up to a standard that people have put out there. And this standard, it's detrimental because inside that you're taking medications and you're doing stuff, those kind of stuff, that would it really make you happy? Don't get me wrong, if someone wants to do that, good on them. But for me personally, I couldn't live with the fact that I'm living off other people's standards for myself. So I tried finasteride for around a month, nearly almost a month. I said, you know what? Let's just let's just full send it. Let's bite the bullet and let's shave my head. I remember one day I was sitting on the bed behind me and I was watching one of your YouTube videos, and I think it was a compilation about these guys shaving their heads and going bald for the first time. I was scrolling through the comments while the video was playing, and like everyone was like supporting them. It's like I think one of the comments said something along the lines of like, I paused this video halfway through to go shave my head. And I found that pretty funny. So I was like, you know what? Let's go do it. Let's just bite the bullets. The worst that can happen is like I'll get funny looks from my friends. So this was on a Friday and I went and I shaved my head. And on the Monday I came back to school. It looked like I was walking in as some kind of celebrity, and everyone was like, Diego, oh my gosh, you look amazing. Like, damn, like you look so much better with this shaved head. It was such a surprise because I was never expecting something like that. I thought like by losing my hair, I was losing Diego. I guess I kind of lost Diego, but in that process, I built a new one that I'm really proud of because I feel like I've gotten more confident. I'm able to make friends a lot easier. I've gone out a lot more. It was so relieving just hearing from my friends, you look great like this. Maybe you should keep it. So, I've started shaving my head quite often now. And I'd say this was around March, April, around there. And ever since then, I haven't looked back. It's given me a new opportunity to become more enthusiastic with people, to meet people, to go out and take part in things I wouldn't normally do. Glad that I made that decision very early to start shaving my head because I don't want to live with self-doubt and like anxiety about something like this for years and years. Also, other people's testimonies, like them saying like how well they're living up to it and like how happy they feel, how redeemed they feel, and how relieved they are. They feel like some kind of stress off their shoulders. I took a lot from that, and I said, well, maybe I could feel the same way. And 100% I do. 100%. I definitely feel the same way. And obviously, I get lots of questions about, why do you shave your head? Or is it going to grow back? Or are you going to grow back? And I tell them, no, I kind of like it like that. And I don't think I am going to try grow it back again. I think I'm going to keep it like this. And they're like, my friends and other people around the school and the teachers are like, definitely keep it like this. I think everyone mutually agrees. It's an objective truth that we like you like this.
It's the textbook play on it.
Yeah.
But two questions, man. So this kind of transformation in you in the fit way you feel in yourself, what do you think the reason for that is?
Maybe it comes down from just the collective idea that I'm a better Diego, I guess to say. But just having one person tell me that you look a lot better and I feel a lot better. Like when I'm with my friends, we were talking about how I've changed as a person. I think that kind of creates an exponential growth to say. Like it takes a little bit of approval, a little bit of like, Diego, you look great like this, to, okay, well, it's going to reflect on me. So then I start showing that off a bit more. And, then it grows like that. And then I start hearing it more from people. So then, the graph grows as well, something like that. I do show it off, with my personality and how I do things, how I talk. I think that was the thing that kind of curved the exponential growth a lot higher, something like that.
You try the finasteride, you're at home doing that. What then kind of gives you the idea, or what starts to bubble that idea up of like, you know what, like maybe there's another way with this?
It goes back to the realization that it's an artificial fix to say that it's not something that will be there forever. Like I need to keep taking it, and when I do, let's say, take finasteride, I'm indirectly showing companies that profit off this like dogma that going bald is a disease. Like my time is worth their money. To me, it feels like I'm giving in my soul. I guess I'm giving in myself for a practice that I don't really understand why I should be for profits. I don't understand why someone should benefit off my anxiety, for their financial gain. So I think the turning point was realizing that maybe I'm worth more than what companies or adverts or social media tell me. Maybe if I just try something different, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, that's fine. But if I do try something different, I get to know an answer at least. I get to know the answer of whether I should keep it or I should carry on with that type of thing. I went and I tried it myself, and I'm really glad about with the result. Yeah. So I think it was the realization that creating this stigma and creating this image about going bald, and it was just something that people do for profits at the end of the day. For all the guys out there, whether you're young, you're old, whether you're like in high school like me, just please understand, personally, from what I think, just please understand that you're worth a lot more than what a beauty company thinks you're worth. Your mindset and the way you think about yourself is worth a lot more than what other people think or what you think that they think about you. especially that. So don't be afraid. For me, it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. Try it, see what everyone says. I guarantee you, I think a lot of people are going to like it. So I definitely think that for all the guys there out there that are wondering, should I shave it? Should I keep it? Should I carry on with treatment? Try it and don't ever think about what other people would think about you because you might just be surprised with the response that everyone's saying you look a lot better and you're going to show it off eventually.
Yeah, man. Love it. Love it. Diego, good stuff, dude. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Respect it.
you too. Thank you, man. Thank you for
Perfect.
having me
Perfect.
on here. No problem.
The pleasure's mine. The pleasure's all mine.